Some of y'all are really weird. Well, I'm not even going to say weird. It is very apparent that a lot of us have are living through rape culture, have been groomed, haven't addressed the trauma of the things that we went through with adults pursuing us when we were children. Because when I read stuff like this, and just it's not only her, it's other people that it's other commentary that I'm seeing regarding Brandy's memoir and her discussing her relationship with Wanya Morris when she was 15, 16 years old. A lot of this, when I see this, how I interpret stuff like this is, well, I was pursued in the same way when I was young, and either nobody believed me, or when I tried to say something, I was told to shut up about it, or not own my experience, or told to be quiet about it. So why does she get to speak and have her piece, and nobody did that for me? Like that's all I see is a projection of people who weren't able to have autonomy like in their own situations. I've even been through, as I sit at 37 and reflect on my teenage years, interacting with grown ass men that should not have been messing with me, as a 13, 14, 15, 16 year old little boy at the time. um and there's no way that somebody that young could be faster than a whole adult. And I'm only interested in putting blame and putting scrutiny on the person who was the adult at the time. In this situation, it was Wanye. It doesn't matter if she was fast or not, but also we have to acknowledge that we're so eager, we're so easy to falsely put the light on black children, especially black women and femmes, or black girls and femmes at that age, that they're fast when they're not. And you can't be faster than a whole adult. And the whole point of being an adult is exhibiting self-control, self-regulation, knowing from right and wrong. But this is something that goes on all of the time. And a lot of y'all are weird. If I had kids, I would not trust my kids around y'all. Not saying that y'all would abuse them, but if something did happen with them, you are demonstrating you're the type of person that would not be safe for somebody to tell what's going on with them. You would shame them. You would blame them. And I thought that's what we were getting away from. I thought that's what we were shifting away from. It was wrong then, and it's wrong now. And just because it's something that is a cultural norm does not mean that it was right. And this is part of the work, naming and acknowledging these things and airing them out so that we can change them, so that things can be safer for children in this current time, and moving forward. But a lot of y'all have a lot of undressed trauma that y'all are projecting onto the situation. And I don't care what nobody says, can't no child or teenager be faster than a grown ass adult. They just can't. And at some point, we've had enough examples and enough celebrities falling from grace or being called out. Adults have to be held accountable for being fucking adults. And 21, 20 is an adult. And we know that it's called grooming for a reason, because people in that situation, when they're older, they try to make it like, oh, I just had a special connection with this young person and it was love and they're mature for their age. But then when you peel the layers, you realize that the young person is interchangeable. If it wouldn't have been this 16 or 15-year-old, it would have been another one, because it was not about the connection. It was the fact that they were young, they didn't have any life experience, and you could exploit that. So it's never this one powerful relationship that made you have to bend the rules. It's no, this person was available to me at this time, and if not them, it would have been somebody else. So I'm glad that Brandy is owning her story and owning her narrative as somebody that had a lot of that agency taken from her because she was a celebrity and she was in the spotlight. I'm happy that she's reclaiming her narrative, but a lot of y'all keep on exposing yourselves and showing yourselves as unsafe people, because yeah, a lot of y'all are just as dangerous, or if not as more, y'all are just as dangerous as Wanye was, and the people that feel like they are supposed to have access to date and have sex and have romantic interactions with these young people. But I'll leave that here. What are y'all thoughts?